What's up, everyone? It's your boy Soggy Sausage, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We're on my forever world here, and I have found a cave. Yeah. All right. You guys heard that, right? There's a fox somewhere around over here, I think. Okay. I only have two torches, but I found a cave here. Ugh. Oh no, wrong cave. Hold on. Over here. Oh, there's there's the screamer. Oh God. Okay, hold on. Huh. All right, let me get this witch here separated. Also, okay, you die. Just need a rush. Oh no. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Um, here's the cave. All right, so we're gonna go in here really quick. There is a lot I do have to kind of explain since this can be the next video you guys would see in the series. But if this is your first time watching, hi, I'm your boy Soggy Sausage, and you're in for a bit of a treat if you stay for the whole video. I'm aiming for half an hour, as you guys can see there with the timestamp. Um, the thing with me is I kind of like to ramble on, and there's a duality with that, right? It's good and bad. Ooh, baby. It's good when you just kind of want to let loose and not have a real structured way of saying something, right? Um, but it's bad because it's not structured. And what are you really saying, right? Are you saying something? So there's that. So I inquired some help. Okay. Now, if you guys are a long term here on the channel, we've found our cave. Um, we're gonna test something out here. This is okay. Well, you see it here. Is it by damage or is it by just use, right? Because we're using it for the No. Oh, dude, that's no. Damn. Okay. Well, oh no. Okay, so now we're here. We gotta go down there for the iron. Ooh, dodge it. Ah, I didn't. Okay, it's fine. Oh, there's two of them. I'm gonna try and get a disc out of this. Okay, hold on. Okay, he's dead. Now I just gotta hit. Hold on. Let me heal up a little bit. I gotta hit the creeper just a little bit so that the skeleton hits the final blow. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work here with this stone setup here. Oh no, and I'm dying. Here, hold on. Okay, I'm hidden. But yeah, so while I'm healing up, I asked ChatGPT. I'm not sure how you guys feel about ChatGPT, but I asked ChatGPT, give me some nice introspective, topics here to kind of conversate with the viewers here. I'm recording a video and I'm gonna be caving in Minecraft. So, what's the real deal, if you will, right? Okay, hold on. Buddy, I would not like to kill you here so quickly, but I mean, I guess I will. Any of these could be the entrance, so I'll just pick this one here. Alright, that's enough for the torches. I could just grab here a couple. Some coal here. I'm taking most of it back home because I'm unfortunate over there. I think I forgot the guy's name, but there's a TikToker. I've seen it on Instagram. There's a TikToker who plays Minecraft, and he has this forever world, and he says that space-wise, right? Storage, talking about storage, Silk Touch is better, right? I usually bring Fortune 3, and I just start Fortune 3 everything, right? But he's like, Silk Touch. Bring it like this, back home. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so it's here somewhere. I want to try and kill the warden. There's mixed feelings about that. My friend says, ooh, it's not possible. I say, I've seen some TikToks, damn it, indicating that it was possible. So, we're gonna try and test that out here one of these days. Okay, let me get some coal here. I got 4 so far. And I do have 31 levels, so I'm gonna be able to enchant this pick. Hopefully it doesn't just completely die on me here. Hopefully it doesn't completely die on me. Oh. Oh my god. How is that for you guys? Is that too loud? Is it too loud? I mean, it's magical. I love it. But am I gonna be yelling throughout this whole time, right? Is it terrible for you guys audio-wise? We'll find out. I'm gonna lower it down here in just a little bit. One, because I don't want to be yelling. That's kind of the main one. Because I feel like I have to be yelling right now to even hear myself. So, hopefully it's not so bad for you guys, but... And not that it's bad. I love the Minecraft music, but... this is pretty wild. Alright, nice, dude. We're gonna be swimming in iron. I've been wanting a lot of iron. A lot of iron, a lot of diamonds. That's what we need right now. So hopefully here soon. Okay. Really quick. Boop, 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 boom. Let's go 17. 1738. Hey. Alright. We got that. Let's go ahead and grab. Because we do want to keep some lighting down to kind of guide us, right? I know we have the mining helmet, which is great. But we might get lost. We will get lost. And I want to check out that mine shaft. I think it's only fitting here. So, as you guys can see, I get distracted very easily. So I asked ChatGPT about, the best topics to kind of talk about. And it gave me a little bit of a list here. Okay, so we got 20 minutes to kind of talk about this here. Let's hit the first one in order here. Why do we find peace underground? The metaphor of caving as descending into the subconscious. Why solitude makes us confront ourselves. What defines a soul? Could an AI or alien have one? Do you earn a soul or are you born with one? Okay, so there's 2 kind of topics right there. I mean, where do we find peace in the ground? Pretty much why is the answer always within, right? Why, to escape the chaos of the world, do we go underground and escape the monsters, right? We take a little hidey hole. I'm trying my hardest here. Come on, skeleton. Oh, you suck. All right. Right? So like why is it that underground does it feel safe for humans? And I mean the very logical and upfront answer would be that it's stable, right? Everything up top is wild and free and it's wishy-washy. Here you have solid walls, right? There's a solid, thick barrier from anything above. Um, Usually things that are bigger is what wants to eat us. So if we can squeeze in through these tiny little, holes underground and maybe barricade the that hole, the entrance, it keeps us safe, you know? That's the logical, like duh answer, right? But introspectively, right? Why is it safe to go in the subconscious, right? Into the subconscious. Why is that the safe space? And I've been thinking about that I mean loosely, right? Not that specifically, but I've been thinking about the idea of like the inner child, like what that really means when they say that, right? In therapy. And I've spoke about this specific incident before. Instance, I guess. And I'll go very quickly. It's a long story. If you guys want to hear about it, mm, you know, in more detail, let me know in the comments down below. I read all of them. I'll put it in the video maybe. Anyways, I was cleaning the garage, right? My mom's and my grandma's garage where I live now, but at the time it was just my mom living here and with my grandma, and they just had a big mess from when they moved in years and years and years ago, right? So I was like, you know what? Look, let me go and rent something and kind of. I was just kind of cleaning it out a little bit, right? And I found a VCR player. I found an old TV. I found the aux cords and the video cords, and it was the red, white, and yellow cords. And I just pretty much, apocalypse rigged to the garage. This little setup, and I put a VHS there that I found that said my name on it, right? And it was my first day or something like that. My first couple days, home. So I must have been a couple just days old basically. And and I saw how like my mom and my grandma and my aunt like they were parading this baby around and just gooking and guying and um okay. Okay, I'm a dump. Don't look, please. Nah, just kidding. Um, I'm gonna take these bundles. Leaf litter's gotta go. I don't know. It's gonna stay there. Okay, the rest is useful junk. So we'll start throwing this stuff in here. The mob drops. Hopefully, as it starts collecting, we can start kind of dumping in there. I'm gonna keep these out because if we do for some reason find a bow, I'm gonna want to start collecting that too. See stuff like this that I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of. I'm just gonna dump in there. Rails, I'm gonna put in this red one. I might get a bunch of rails. Hopefully, fingers crossed I do. And all right, we got some for iron. Okay. I think boom. Yeah, let's move that down here. We can even move that over here. No, I want to eat these potatoes first. And then I'll start munching on the meat. But okay, there you go. And I'm just watching this and I'm like, damn, like they really love that baby. You know what I mean? Like they just I don't know. It felt weird. It felt weird like they felt like they had hope for this kid, you know? And it really hit me like like damn that little kid, he is, he is a cute little kid. He is like, he's doing these little tricks already at this age. He's smiling. And I'm looking at this little kid on the TV, and I'm like, and I'm seeing the joy that he's bringing to this little family back in the 90s, an old grainy VHS tape, you know, uh, and the house that I live in now, right? It was a lot newer back then. Basically, it was different furniture arrangements. It 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 really, like, I wouldn't say it brought tears to my eyes, but I was like, it just kind of it gave me a different perspective. Um, it it made me it gave me that inner child. It gave me a person to the face, I guess, if you will, right? So like when I talk about my inner child, or I talk about, or I hear, like I can put a face to it. Like I know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? This inner child. Because before it was like my inner child, like, okay, yeah, I get it, right? But it felt really corny. It felt, let's see. I want to explore. Well, I want to empty out this cavern here. I'm gonna empty out this cavern here. I'm gonna explore this mine shaft, and then next episode we'll go deeper, because we're almost about the 12-minute mark left, right, for today's episode. Because um I mean, I had a commenter who said that I should kind of cut out a lot of things because I have a big long video, right? And maybe not a lot goes anywhere, which completely understand. But stuff like this is what I enjoy, right? We get a conversation that actually has fuel for thought, and it fuels memories, and it fuels you know actual conversation, at least to me. And currently I'm going through very therapeutic, you know, kind of, uh, I guess, mindset switch, right? I'm trying to be a better person because I'm a father, I'm a husband, or a fiance, right? But soon to be husband, and I have a lot of people that actually look up to me. It's not just me anymore, right? So these little kid kind of, uh sour stuff that I have holding on, right? This it's just bad stuff, right? It's just poison, self-poison. Well, I'm learning to kind of squeeze all that out, kind of purge it out of my system. And so I like doing it while playing video games, right? And sometimes it takes a long conversation to kind of dive into the actual route, right? You can't it's not something you can just bite into really quick and just take it off. I mean, you could, but there's still so much to talk about, right? Just sit down, grab a fork, grab a little bib. It's cool. You don't have to be shy here. Just don't smack your lips. That's the only rule. You can eat with your hands. You can, just sit comfortable. Just don't smack your lips. I think that's my only pet peeve when it comes to like eating with people. It's just unpleasant. I don't think anybody likes the sound of that, right? So that's my only rule. It's just don't smack your lips. Um, and if you do, I mean, I'm not gonna hate you, right? I had a really good friend who used to smack his lips before. I mean, it was crazy, but I still loved him, right? Um, let's see. Okay, I don't want to go too low, but I guess, yeah, we'll go that way, and then we'll go hit those mines here. Um, but I like that. I like longer videos. It's just I know I get it. Sometimes maybe I get too deep into thought and when I want to kind of structure myself, right? But I like this where it's like I get like a topic, I don't usually rely on ChatGPT, but I think I might try that out because I do have ideas with it. Like I want to do like a little podcast like where I kind of talk about things with like ChatGPT as my producer or my co-host, right? I think it'd be pretty funny. Or it's just like this, where like it kind of gives me prompts, right? It gives me like a way, and I just kind of go off. I mean, it could work, or maybe not, but uh, I think that's not cool. Hold on. Ooh, that's too far, but it was actually just perfect for this. Okay, we could take it right back up here. No diamonds. Hopefully, because usually I get them from mine shafts. They're usually a safe bet. But I mean, if this one's too high up, that's gonna suck. But let's go through it. I just hate that I'm digging into this iron. I just keep falling through. It's happened like 3 times already. Where it digs it into the floor. Okay, that's cleared. Hopefully in some like chests I can get like some name tags or something like that. See, it happened again right there, actually. Okay, I think I came down this way. Oh, is this it? That would suck so much if that was it. Here's a zombie over here. Oh, I think we got robbed. Okay, there's this little speckle behind this rock. Let's see. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. Okay. It might have been generated within the mount, or within the rock, which is really weird. But I mean, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Especially kind of freaking cross our fingers. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So I would like to keep these at about 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, if you guys wouldn't mind an hour, right? And then just kind of come back and forth. Sorry, my grandma's phone was going off. Sorry, uncle, but she'll have to just give you a call back later. No, I'm pretty much ending the video here, but like I said, it's pretty short. This conversation could go a little bit longer. But I'm gonna see how this rolls, right? Now, sure, can I just edit, right? And yeah, definitely I can. But it is a big gamble on when I can sit down and record comfortably, as you guys can tell, without any interruptions. Um, so let alone, start editing and stuff like that. Um, Plus, I have a full-time job, right? And I'm a full-time dad of, oh no, no way. Ah, I should have, oh God, I should have kept my shield up. All right, I guess we'll do this later.